Hello, welcome to Here We Go. In this lesson, let's talk about TwoSpace Eyes. Before we begin, let's review the basic patterns for real eyes and fake eyes. So the three patterns at the top are real eyes for white, whereas all the patterns on the bottom of the board are fake eyes for black. We're talking about one space eyes here, meaning only one intersection is being surrounded as an eye. And today we are talking about two space eyes. And each two space eye can be reduced to a one space eye. Once they are reduced to a one space eye, we can determine whether they are real or fake. So let's look at each pattern in turn and examine what happens with each eye. So here on the upper left, we have two space eyes. So let's look at the corner here. So this would be an illegal move for black. Black cannot go here. If black goes here, then it says it's illegal. So if white plays here, then it is the shape of a real eye. So white has captured this stone, and this is a real eye. Black cannot go here. If white goes here, it is a real eye. But even if white doesn't go here, it is still a real eye. So white really doesn't have to go here. I showed you this just to reduce this to a one space eye, so we know for sure that it is a real eye. But in real game situations, white does not have to capture this one black stone in order for this to be a real eye. Now let's look at the other two space eye. What's going on here is that if white plays here, then we have another real eye, and white is alive. What if white plays here? That will be the wrong way to reduce white's own eye, right? Because now we have a fake eye, because black has occupied this diagonal from this intersection. So this is a fake eye. But still, it's possible for white to be alive, right? So if you say, if white occupies this, then white is alive on the corner. What about black? If black plays here, right, then white can capture it, and now it is alive. But what if black plays here? If white passes, then black can capture this white stone, and now white only has one real eye left, and therefore white is dead, because you need two real eyes to be alive. Now what if white captures this one black stone? Now this intersection right here is a fake eye, right? So we once again have a fake eye here. So what is black's best move? Black's best move is this one, because it can kill the white group. So what is going on in this pattern is that if white moves, white will want to go here, establishing two real eyes. If black moves, black will want to occupy the same spot right here, and this move will kill this white group. Now let's look at the pattern on the left. We have one real eye here for white. And now we need to figure out what this two space eye means for white. If white plays either of the two, this or this, both are fake eyes, right? So if white plays either move, this white group is dead because it only has one real eye. Now what if black plays? Black plays here, white captures, this will be a fake eye. If white passes, then there'll be no more fake eye, and it's only one real eye. White is still dead. So actually, this two space eye right here is a fake eye. It cannot be made real, right? It's impossible for this shape to be real. Therefore, we say this whole shape, without any black intervention, is already a dead group. And this can be compared to the upper left, where black must make a move to kill white. And if white makes a move here, white can still be alive. So these are two different situations. Now let's look at the pattern on the bottom left. Here, black is being surrounded, and we have a real eye here. It's a one space eye. But what about the two space eye on the corner? Right, so if you're black, we would want to play here. So we have a real eye here on the corner. If black plays here, then this will be a fake eye on the side because white has occupied this diagonal, right? So this black group will be dead. black would want to play here, so it is alive. And by now, you probably guessed, the important point for white is also the same point. White would also want to play here, making black capture this eye into a fake eye. Whereas if white plays here, then eventually black will be able to capture this way, thus making this into a real eye. So it really matters where white plays. If white plays here, it can kill the black group. If black plays here, then the black group is alive. It is very similar to the top left. Now let's move on to the bottom right. So white already has a real eye here at the 2-2 point. Now if white plays here, then this will also be a real eye, because this diagonal is also a real eye and black cannot go here, right? So both of these are real eyes and the white group is alive. Now what can black do? You need to be careful because this point, this T4 point, is an illegal move for black. If black goes here, it cannot capture white, and these two black stones will have no liberties left. So if we try this, then the Go software will tell us it's an illegal move, right? So black actually cannot go here. The best it can do is probably this. White will capture. So how do we describe this pattern on the bottom right? We can say that no matter who goes first, white is already alive. Now let's look at the pattern on the upper right. Black is being surrounded. Black has captured this one white stone in the corner. So white cannot go here. This will be an illegal move for white, this 1-1 point. And black, if we want to reduce the 2-space eye into a 1-space eye, black can capture, and this will be a real eye. But what about this 2-space eye? It seems like if black plays here, then this will be a very solid real eye. And with a real eye on the corner, black has two real eyes and therefore is alive. But if black plays here, right, then that leaves an opportunity for white to play here. And this will be a fake eye because this one black stone is already under Atari. And this fake eye will eventually have to be filled or captured. And if black plays here, then this 2-space eye is also a real eye, because no matter what white does in here, black can eventually reduce it into a real eye shape. So it seems like if black plays first, black has an opportunity either here or here. Of course, here is better because this is 2 points versus only 1 point. So black can make this alive. Now the question is, if white plays first, can white kill the black group, right? So if white plays here on the outside, then black can connect and form a real eye here, plus the real eye in the corner, 2 real eyes alive. This is an illegal move for white, so we cannot try the 1-1 point. If we try this point, the result is the same. Once again, alive. Does this mean black is alive? No, because we still haven't tried one last point, right? And that is right here. What happens when white goes here? Well, if black captures this one white stone, then white can go here. And this will be a dead shape for black. So black cannot go here. But what if black goes here? Can black succeed? No, because white is able to capture these 4 black stones, and black will be dead with no eyes left. And of course, black playing this will not help either, because white can simply capture this black stone and destroy black's eye. Therefore, this move by white actually kills this black group, and this move you'll see in many life and death problems as well. So how do we describe this pattern on the corner? We can say if black goes first, black can live. But if white goes first, white can kill this black group by playing here. Lastly, let's look at this pattern on the right. White has 2-space eyes. Let's look at the eye on the left first. If white plays here, then white has a real eye. If white plays here, then this is a fake eye. So white would prefer to play on the left here. If black plays this, then white can capture this into a real eye. If black does Atari on the outside, then white can connect and form a real eye. But the best move for black is this. Throw in. White can only capture, and black has made this into a fake eye. So for this eye, we say white can make it a real eye, and black can make it into a fake eye. So what about this TwoSpace Eye? This is actually very similar to this black TwoSpace Eye on the upper right. White can play here to make it a real eye, or white can play here to make it a real eye. Black cannot really do anything inside the TwoSpace Eye. But if white plays here and that leaves an Atari on the outside for black, black can destroy this eye. So the best move for white is this one, to make it into a real eye. And the question is, can black turn this eye into a fake eye? And the move is actually very similar. It's this move. If white captures, then black can Atari from the outside, and this will be a fake eye. If white connects, then black will be able to capture these 4 white stones, thus killing the whole group. So by playing here, black can effectively destroy this eye. But what about together? How do we describe this pattern? So we have this eye on the left. If white plays first, it has a real eye. If black goes first, then it has a fake eye. And the TwoSpace Eye on the right is the same. If white plays first, white will have a real eye. But if black plays first, black can destroy white's real eye and make it into a fake eye. So the verdict for the whole group is that white is dead, because even if white plays first, white can only make one of the eyes into a real eye and will leave the other one to black. Black can destroy the other one. Or if white wants to make the right one a real one, then black will destroy the one on the left. So this is actually a dead shape for white after we analyze the possibilities for each of the TwoSpace Eyes. So the method for analyzing TwoSpace Eyes is to try to reduce them to one-space eyes, where we have all of these basic patterns. It takes some patience and calculations and logic, but you will get better at it with more practice. Thank you for watching.